Fátharóibh Isteach go Suantraí Íosa, where we're looking at the readings for tomorrow, Friday the 14th of July, the feast of St. Camillus, a young Italian nobleman involved in war and wild living. At the age of 25, he experiences illness and experiences conversion during his illness. Having experienced what hospitals were like at that time, they were terrible places. He devoted himself throughout his life to the care and the pastoral care of the sick. The first reading tomorrow is taken from Genesis chapter 46, and it tells the story of how Jacob is united with his son Joseph. To explain a little bit of the background, Jacob loved Rachel more than his other wives, and Rachel only had two children, Joseph and Benjamin. Now, he believed that Joseph was dead, and now he has this reunion with him at Goshen in Egypt. It's one of the most beautiful moments in the Old Testament as they grasp one another in an embrace and hold one another for a long time. And he says, now I can die. Now I have seen you again, and you've seen you still alive. And the psalm tomorrow, Psalm 36, 37, if you find your delight in the Lord, he will grant you your heart's desire. And certainly, Jacob received his heart's desire. He's known in the passage as Israel. That means one who struggles with God. Jacob in the Old Testament is known by both names, Israel and Jacob. Israel means one who struggles with God, and the tribes that are born from his 12 sons are described as the 12 tribes of Israel. The gospel tomorrow, Christ is being absolutely straight with us. He says, remember, I'm sending you out like sheep among wolves. That's a very dramatic description of the conflict we can expect. So be as cunning as serpents and yet as harmless as doves. I would have to be critical of Christians that we're very good at being harmless, but we're not good at being as wise as the serpent. We're not good at looking at the situation and analyzing it well. Christ says to us, beware of men. They will hand you over to Sanhedrins and scourge you in their synagogues. You will be dragged before governors and kings for my sake, to bear witness before them and the pagans. Do not worry about how you are to speak or what you are to say. What you are to say will be given to you. It is the Spirit of my Father who will be speaking in you. You will be hated by all on account of my name, but the one who stands firm forever will be saved. There's a wonderful promise for us that regardless of how society rejects our faith, if we are faithful to the Lord, he will grant us, as the psalm says, our heart's desires. Included in that is the salvation and the conversion of our community. With thoughts such as these, let us go to our beds and let us pray we shall indeed be awakened in the morning with the praise of God on our hearts and on our lips. Agus gamana dia a cóchtach sibh, ahar mac agus spirit neamh. Amen. Slán go fóg. Bye for now.